my name is Courtney and welcome to another speed build. That's right, I'm still doing speed builds. I haven't been able to build as much as I would like just because I have started a new job this past month and I've just spent like all of my free time, which is not a lot, doing my Let's Plays and like my socialism challenge and my homeless challenge. I've got a friend's challenge that I'm going to be starting once the socialism challenge is over, because I'm hoping that's soon. But anyway, back to the build. I had this idea. I saw a picture on Pinterest of this little tiny house, just like in the, on the water, with this really long, deck hallway kind of thing. I don't know what you call it. I guess it's just a deck. But yeah, so that was my thought process with this build, and I will put the picture right here on the screen right now, so there you can see what I saw and what inspired this build. And so for when I did this build, when I was looking for the lot, I looked for, this is the lot, it's called PIER Perfection, I think is what it says. It's really small on my screen, but it's very little land, and then the rest of it is just water. And I was also, because it was really skinny, like it wasn't very wide, it was long and skinny, so that was also why I picked this lot. And I probably could have made, the deck in the front, I probably could have made it a little bit longer to like look more like the picture if I had not built the little landing down in the back of the build. But obviously this picture only shows the front, so I was just kind of making it up as I went along, and I've seen a lot of builders do this, and I just wanted to, try it out myself. And yeah, so here I'm just trying to match the wood tones. I had a really hard time because they're like really dark brown and black, and they're not exactly, but they're really close. And so I was actually trying to do like a limited pack build with just Island Living and base game, but I do have a couple items from, let me try to remember, I think Cool Kitchen Stuff Pack and Spa Day maybe? I don't remember, but there's like one or two items from those other packs. But yeah, so it only uses 3 packs besides the base game, obviously. So I think it's very attainable. If you're missing, it's literally like 1 or 2 items that you'll be missing. You can just replace it with something else. It's probably like a light or something. I really don't remember at this point, because I did do this yesterday, or 2 days ago, before I went and I worked all night last night. It is now 12:30 p.m. in the afternoon, and I haven't been awake. I've almost been awake for 20 hours, I believe. So yeah, I'm a little loopy at this point, but I've had a lot of caffeine, and so like my eyes feel really tired, but I'm wide awake kind of. But anyway, and this is the first build I've done in Sulani without trying to make it a starter home. So I was going crazy with this landscaping because it's the first time I've really had a chance to play with it. And I really, really love these low-lying plants. Like the grass and the flowers, they're so perfect, and I love it. I still, like a lot of builders, wish that we could build, put the plants underneath the stilted foundations. I don't know if that'll happen. I don't know if that'll happen, but I really hope it does, just because I have some really good ideas of like normal houses that I want to build that have like a stilted deck, out front or in the back, and just being able to like put rocks or plants or something underneath that stilted foundation would be awesome. I mean, you could always do it with columns, but it just doesn't look the same, because with the columns you're stuck with a certain height unless you mess with the terrain tools, and I'm not very good with the terrain tools. So here I was just trying to figure out something to put in the front besides the plants, and I didn't really end up with anything. I just put this little flag here, and then I put a trash can and the mailbox, obviously. I don't remember if I put a trash can inside the house. I know I attempted to do one at one point. I don't remember if that's on camera or not. I don't think it is, but I don't remember if I saved it or not. Just because when we get into the living kitchen area, it is like kind of a tiny house. So the living area and kitchen area are kind of combined together. But there's a really tall lamp there that's like a floor lamp, and so I think I tried moving it onto the table. Like I made it smaller and like lifted it up onto the table and tried to put a trash can there, and it didn't look as good. So I don't think there is a trash can inside, but there is one outside, so your Sims will still be able to take the trash out. But anyway, so I was just trying to make this really open, like, you know, feeling like an island. You know, there's no, you know, it's just open doorways. You know, there's no actual doors inside, or, sorry, there is a door inside to the bathroom, but there's no doors to get inside or to get outside of the house, is what I was trying to say. But yeah, so now we are finally working on the interior. I don't think I kept that table in the end. I did change it to a square table with 2 chairs, I believe, because this house can only fit 2 Sims comfortably, at least the way it is now, because we just have the one double bed. I didn't go too crazy with the clutter, just because I really don't know. I really just wanted it to be done. Like, it's a tiny home. I know, like, a lot of people will put a lot of clutter and make it look lived in, but honestly, I don't know why I didn't. I mean, I put a little bit of clutter here and there. And then here I'm using this red shelf, which is a CC object. I do delete it, so there is no CC in the build if you do decide to download it. It just helps me place things and clutter more precisely. And here I was trying to put stuff on there, and it was like snapping to the grid, even though like the TV didn't, and so for some reason I thought everything else wouldn't. That was a one moment there, but anyway, yeah, like I said, I have not been building very much lately, so sometimes I forget things. But anyway, here I was just trying to figure out like an island to put there, because I wanted something. I was gonna originally put just like an island for like their dining area. Well, maybe I did leave that 4 chairs. I thought I only had 2. But anyway, so yeah, I wanted to put an island there for them to, you know, be able to eat at the island. But because island living didn't come with islands or cabinets, rumor is that they're going to fix that, but as of right now, they don't have matching islands islands or cabinets. So I couldn't find one that, you know, fit I didn't find one that looked good enough to match it. So then that's why I just put the table, because I was originally, if I had a matching island, I would have put the island in there, and then I would have put like an actual dining table outside. But anyway, I like how it turned out. I mean, it's a little cramped, but what else is gonna happen in a tiny home, you know? So I think that's about it with the interior. So now I'm working on the exterior, and there I put move objects off because I wanted to make sure that the ladder was going in a spot that it actually could go and be usable. So then I had issues placing these floaties, and then I had to turn move objects back on in a little bit, or maybe it was with the boat. There you go, with the boat. I do fix that. It just like floats in the air. I did, I took the boat out, put the aqua zip in there, and when I was taking screenshots, I realized it was floating, so then I fixed it before I uploaded it to the gallery. So if you do like this build, it is available on the gallery. You can search my username crazycordy or the hashtag crazycordy and find it that way. Otherwise, if it's easier for you, I have linked the online gallery download in the description below, so you can download it that way if that is easier for you. And so yeah, here I'm just adding some clutter to this table. I really like these vases, or I think they're vases. That's what I would categorize them as. They're so pretty. I love the swatches on them, and I was really going for colorful accents. Like obviously the house is white, white and black and the dark brown. But yeah, so with the decorations and furniture and stuff, I was trying to go bright colors and just have a little bit of fun with it. We do have the bright blue on the fences and everything. I honestly kind of wish that we had just like a plain swatch in that and not all the crazy colors, because there's like red and yellow and orange and blue and green, and it's like I just want black or I just want white or you know whatever. I wish we just had some plain swatches. The bright colors are awesome, you know, if you're doing a bright colored build, but if I want my fences to match, like they're not matching because my house is white and black and then we have this bright blue fence. It's a little weird, but just placing a last minute couple of clutter items inside with the plants. I really love plants. I really do love the plants that came with this pack. There isn't that many of them for like the interior plants, but you know, we got amazing landscaping plants, so I'm not gonna complain. I didn't add a whole lot of pictures on the wall just because I had so many windows, they kind of covered up most of the walls, but I did add a couple here and there, which I think they might be debug pictures, I'm not sure. But then I did go through the debug menu because I wanted to find that pineapple fruit basket or fruit bowl thing. But anyway, we're coming up to the end of this build. Screenshots are in just a minute. I thank you guys so much for watching this video. If you did like it, please remember to give it a big thumbs up and subscribe to the channel if you have not already. And I will see you all in the next one. Bye, everybody.